be good. I think everything is going to follow the Qs, right? I mean, I think we're in good shape here. The Qs can't hold this 165.52. We're right at that 5 MA. We're going to sell off. We're going to close the gap. I would expect it to close the gap, maybe tap some yesterday's highs, finish closing the gap to the red green. I like the 260s, I like the 265s, and I like the 270s on Netflix for these. So I'm going to play the closer to the money for a bit. That's what I'll be playing for a bit here. You get that pop, I'll get the others. Let's see, any calls. If we do test the red green, 275 would be about the only calls I'd be interested in. So 275s, 280s max on the calls if I play the bounce on the red green. So I'm going to get that loaded, locked and loaded. All right. And let's see, Nvidia. I've already got those loaded. Looks like we're in pretty good there. Oh, one more minute. Let's go. Let's get ready to do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Getting some strikes here. All right, let's see here. Nvidia's falling apart. And let's get the 150s up here. Just focused on Nvidia and Netflix here. So I got the Netflix puts. Come on, man, my stuff just won't load here quick enough for me. Come on, I'm trying to get the freaking puts on Nvidia, dude. Gosh dang it. There we go. Anyway, I got a bunch of put positions. That's it, man. I'm trying to get more, but things aren't panning out the way I want here. I got some good fills on few here. Netflix, let's take some profits. My gosh, man. Let's go. Netflix, let's take some profits here. We're right at the highs. We're right at the red. No, not yet. Not touching it. All right, so red green is the only mark that I'm interested in trying to catch any kind of a bounce here on Netflix. So let's see here. 271. We need to get down there a little bit more. Come on down here. Come on down here. All right, Nvidia. Where are we at here? All right, Nvidia's looking good. Wow, whole dollars. Taking a little profits there. Sorry, everything's moving so fast, it's hard to call out anything. I'm just short Netflix and I'm short Nvidia. Multiple strikes. I've taken a little bit of profits on Netflix. Nvidia, I'm watching here. Watching hard. I'm not taking anything off just yet. I'm looking for the gap fill. Netflix has already filled the gap. So, and I'm looking for the red green to be about the only place I'm interested in playing the bounce here. So this 271 is not holding, but I am looking at the red green. So we're almost there on Netflix. Nvidia is just going to quickly close the gap. So that makes it a freaking gold mine here. All right, so how did it play out? Well, you can see from these charts here, I'm in here. I ended up, this right here was a nice little grind. I ended up taking the 269 long, and I covered the puts, and I didn't cover all the puts, but the calls I did. So I held a piece like I always do on the put side, and I worked the court every time we bought. This nice bounce right here is the only one I got all out of the calls. We hit 274, got all out of the calls. I did take the double bottom again on the calls, and then 272, 273 right in this area. I was all out the calls. That's it. That's all the calls I did. Put side, like you can see where I got in on Netflix, I got off the bulk here, and I added back on that bounce. Same time I cut the calls, I added back. All right, and then I'm working a core, and I'm trying to be full size on break of new lows. I got full size in here on the break of new lows. Meanwhile, taking profits on every single dip, and we cracked. I was back in full size. I took profits at 267, 265, and 263. and I'm down to tiny size right now on the puts, banked big time. I still have a piece in case this thing wants to continue, which it doesn't look like it is. I haven't touched the calls, don't plan to. I'm not doing anything else. I have locked in some fat gains. I have a small position on the put side left here. It can go to zero. I don't care. It cannot make me red. Nvidia, as you can see, was a nice, huge wash, and I ended up taking the calls off the red green, and they never worked. So I'm down 1R. I lost 1R in the calls. Who knows? Maybe they'll come back. On this bounce thing here. Highly unlikely. Once I'm in and I'm if I don't cut them and I hold them, that's it. I'm down 1R. I've accepted the loss. It's over. I don't care. That's what I like about options. You can't lose more than you bought. If it comes back, maybe great. If it doesn't, I don't care. I've already lost 1R. It's a done deal. So the put side, how did I handle the put side? Well, I ended up taking off the bulk here at that 150. It kept trying. I took off a little bit more here. I was down to small size, and I was able to get back in with some size up here. And so I had full size. I took some profits. I had full size when this thing cracked. And then from here, I took some profits, and then I just add, and that's it. I can't be red at this point. I cannot be red. I'm headed to the gym. Nothing that this thing can do can make me red. I am green on Nvidia. I'm green on Netflix, and absolutely nothing can make me red right here. You get the drift? This thing cracks and puts me more in the money. This thing cracks, puts me more in the money. But no matter what it does at this point, it cannot make me red. You cannot lose more than what you own in the options, right? When you're buying options, you cannot lose more than you own. I'm already up nice and green on both. I don't even own enough options to make me red. All right, so I'm just giving up the gold mine. As those of you that don't know anything about options, come on in, let me teach you. Those of you that do, I've got some killer strategies. Come on in, check it out. Peace.